Hi all, welcome to the video. Today we are going to see some basic information regarding feeding bottles. Uh, this video is about the information that we researched over the net or we heard from people before trying bottle for our kids. So I thought it would be beneficial if I share them with you all. Come, let's jump into the video. So when bottles, there are three situations when we opt for a bottle. The first case is the mother might have undergone a surgery. In this case, she might have no milk, or the mother might take a 2 to 3 days time period to produce her milk. In this case, we go for bottle feeding, that is the formula. And the second case is when the mother undergoes a C-section, she will not be able to get up and feed the baby at times. So at time we extract the milk from the mother and feed it to the baby in bottles. This is the second situation. And in the third case, the mother might not have milk at all, or she is having a very less milk. So to compensate the baby's needs, we will go for a formula in which we go for the feeding bottle option. So these are the three main situations we go for a feeding bottle. And the next thing is when to start a bottle. The right time to start a bottle is 4 to 6 weeks. Why 4 to 6 weeks? Why this time period? This is because when you introduce bottle to your baby before 4 weeks, the baby gets adapted to the bottle more, the flow and the speed of the bottle. So it will be difficult to drink to the mother, as it has to suck more with the mother and strain a lot. So the baby gets adapted to the bottle a lot, so the feeding of the mother gets reduced and the milk for the mother also gets reduced. And the 6 week slot, why the 6 week slot is because until 6 weeks, if you're completely breastfeeding your baby, and suddenly you're introducing the bottle, here the baby gets adapted to the mother a lot, like the warmness of the mother or the soft nipples of the mother. Bottle nipples are really harder compared to the mother's nipples, that is for sure. So when you try to feed them with the bottles after the 6 week period, it is really difficult for the kids to get adapted to the bottles. And in the other case, some mothers might have less milk, so they might breastfeed as well as give the formula also. So in this scenario, the 4 to 6 weeks time period is the right time to adapt your baby to the bottles. So your baby might have both the bottle milk as well as your milk. And the most important thing is, when you have no milk or less milk, do not stress out for that. You can take foods, or there are many ways to increase your breast milk, but other than that, do not stress out for that, and try other healthy options in which you can give nutritious food to your baby. So start the bottles at the right period of 4 to 6 weeks, so that it will be easy for your baby to adapt and go on through it. The next thing what we are going to see is what are the bottles available in the market today, and how should we choose our bottles. The major difference is the vented and the non-vented bottles. So when we go to choose a bottle, the first option we should check is whether the bottle is vented, because vented bottles have a good milk flow, so it equalizes the pressure in the bottle, so the flow of the milk will be good. In case of the non-vented bottles, there is a suction pressure that is built up in the bottle. That is when the baby sucks the milk, after some time it will not get the milk, and there will be a air pressure there, and when the baby releases the mouth, the air goes all into the bottle again. So this air enters the baby's tummy, creating these gas issues and colic issues for the baby. So the baby might experience stomach pain and gas issues, where the baby cries a lot and feel difficult. So the best option is we should go for the vented bottles, where the air does not enter the baby's tummy, so the baby is free from colic issues. Now let me show you some of the vented bottles in the market, so it will be easy for you to grab one of them. They are Fisher Price, then Chimera, then Dr. Moffin, Pigeon, Mimi, And these are some of the vented bottles that are available in the market. Apart from vented bottles, there are certain bottles called as the anti-colic bottles that are available in brands like Chiku and Avon. These anti-colic bottles have an extra attachment inside the bottle, like a tube or any other structure, which does not allow any air in the nipple. So the baby drinks only the milk, and there is no entering of air into the baby's tummy. So the baby is free from any kind of colic issues and gas issues. These bottles are available in few brands. I'll let you know them. They are like Fallon, Philips, Avon, Dr. Brown's, and then Chiku. Then the other brands will be Rebaby. These are some of the brands that have the anti-colic bottles where you can use. So if even if you're using a normal bottle right now and you're facing some colic issues, once you switch over to this anti-colic bottles, you can see visible difference in few days, and it's really worth buying one of them for your baby. Next, we differentiate the bottles according to the materials they are made of. Mostly, bottles are made of glass, plastic, and stainless steel. When it comes to glass bottles, that is a very best option where you can clean the bottle very well and there is no bacterial deposit. And also, bottles with anti-colic issues are there. It's BPA free. But the only disadvantage with the glass bottles is that you should handle it carefully because there is a breakage issue. But if you're so sure that you only need glass bottles, you have an option of choosing silicone covers that are available in the market that you can put over your glass bottle, so you can avoid about 60% of the breakage. And the next thing you see is the plastic bottles. 90% of bottles in the market are plastic bottles, and when you go to a plastic bottle, the main thing you have to see is whether it's sterilizable and BPA free. And the issues with the plastic bottles is that by the days goes on, you can see bacterial deposits in the plastic bottles. Initially when you buy it, it will be very transparent, but as days goes on, it will like giving a white shade or a gray shade over the bottle. At the time you have to change the bottle. So the issue with the plastic bottle is that you have to change it often, the bottle as well as the nipple. So it's quite expensive, but it has no breakage issues or any other issues like that. So this is the thing with the plastic bottle. And the last one is the stainless steel bottles. When it comes to stainless steel bottles, it has no breakage issue or no bacterial deposit issue. The only negative thing with the stainless steel bottles is that you can't see through the bottles. So apart from that, stainless steel bottles is also a good option, and you also have some anti-colic bottles in stainless steel nowadays, so you can also opt for it if you need stainless steel bottles. And the most important thing when it comes to the bottles is the cleaning of the bottles. The cleaning of the bottles is very 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 important, and there are many liquids available in the market for cleaning, especially infants and baby bottles. They are like vegan liquids, organic liquids that are available in the market. You should only use them to clean the baby bottles and other utensils of the baby. General dishwashers like Vim and Exo, what we use regularly, we should never use them to clean the baby bottles. It is very very dangerous for the baby's health. And when we wash the bottles, we should not randomly wash with water or soap. We should definitely use a brush to clean the bottle, clean it properly, and then wash it 3 or 4 times, rinse it properly with water, and then keep for sterilization. There are many sterilization kits available in the market from Love Lab and other brands. We can use that. If we are not able to afford that, we can use the traditional method of sterilization where we boil the water in a vessel, and once it reaches the boiling point, we drop all the bottles and the kids utensils in the boiling water and off the stove. We do not have to just put the bottles in the boiling water and no keep it for a long time like cooking. That is not necessary. Just boiling for 10 to 15 seconds and just offing the stove is more than enough to kill all the microbes present in the bottles. So the cleaning is the very most foremost important step when it comes to caring about the babies or the bottles. for a healthy baby, we should always use clean utensils and bottles. And there is one more product that is available in the markets right now is disposable bottle liners. These are disposable ones that we use just once and throw them. That you have to place them inside your feeding bottles, and then you can fill up them with the milk, and then once you use it you can just throw it off. But if you're feeding for once or twice a day, this is okay. But if you're giving milk for your baby too many times, then this is quite expensive for you. But still, if you're okay to afford it, then fine, you can go for it. The next important thing about feeding is the nipple. There is a wide range of nipples available in the market these days according to their size, flow rates, according to the baby's age, like that. You can choose which one fixes to your baby. Using the right nipple for the right age is more important in this case. And there are some nipples that are shaped like the mom's breast itself, so that avoids the baby from confusion when it switch overs from the mother milk to the bottle feed. So these kind of nipples are also available in Philips and Chico brand. When it comes to the size of the nipple, it varies from each month in which the baby is feeding. So a nipple of 0 months is used for an infant, and as the stage increases, the flow of milk from the nipple increases. So you have to use the correct nipple at the correct stage of feeding, because if you use the wrong nipple, like if you use the 1 month nipple during the third or the fourth month, the flow of the milk will be very less, and the baby will get a lot of stress while sucking it for a long time to get the enough milk it needs. So you should always use the nipple with the correct flow that sets to your baby's months. And also there are a lot of nipple preference according to your baby's needs, so you can select one of them and use it. And even when you use the high flow nipple for the younger ones, there is chances for the baby to get aspirate. So be careful when you choose the nipples. And foremost important thing in this is, when you buy a bottle, it is important that you buy extra nipples of the same size or the other stage, because every time when you change the bottle, it is also necessary that you change the nipples. And your bottle might still be new, but your baby might have bitten the nipples, or it might have been cracked. There are situations that you have to change the nipple. So having an extra nipple is good, or for being on the safer side. So choose the right nipple for your baby, him or her, to feel comfortable. So hope this video was very informative for you. We have just shared few information what we know, but when it comes to kids products and stuff, there is a wide range of information. So if you have anything, please share it with us on our comments. Hope this video was informative. Thank you for watching with patience. Do not forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. Thank you.